But already started? Is that the now? Oh, okay. Have you ever felt like a deadline's creeping up on you? Like the pressure is too much, and you don't necessarily want to kill yourself, but you almost like you feel some pain and you don't know why. It's because stress is one of the biggest things that, like Ahmed said, is stresses everyone out and it hurts people, and some people don't really know it. My name is Alan, if you guys haven't already known that. I like using these methods because it helps me stay focused and it helps me stay calm in like pressure times, so I'm not scattering around the whole place. And I've been using these techniques since high school, and I learned them from my health teacher because we were talking about stress and how that's related to heart attacks. And especially in my family, like the heart problems are very well known. So I like to stay calm and not worrying about what's gonna happen, like what's gonna happen down the road. I like to think about the now, not. Positive affirmations are short sentences or phrases that people say to you. They can be either in real life or, in my experience, through videos, such as like in YouTube or different media sources such as that. And essentially, what they're meant to do is to calm you down and give you a sense of control, so you don't worry about having not accomplished this today, things creeping up on you in the future. So their main focus is to help you stay relaxed. And when the person says these, they say it in a soft voice or a gentle, soothing voice, and they don't yell at you. So because that would defeat the whole purpose of you trying to remain calm. So it gives you a sense of reassurance, so you're not all over the place. Meditation can be tied into positive affirmations because you can listen to them, but in meditation, people would advise you to stay with your own thoughts. So it wouldn't be someone telling you, it'd be your inner self telling you to stay focused. And there is no actual correct way to meditate, but there is an optimal way, and that way is to sit down on the floor, legs crossed, and your hands to your palms or to your thighs, making a palm form with your hands, and that like helps you just stay stable, so you don't fall asleep during meditation, so it doesn't turn into a quick nap or anything like that. It's to keep your mind in focus, and it's to rid yourself of unwanted noise in your brain. So say if you had like a deadline closing in, like all you keep thinking is do this, like it's gonna come. So what you want to do is just stay focused on your inner thoughts and make sure it's not repeating itself over and over again, because you want to have a clear mind and not a cluttery one. And next I'm going to talk to you about yoga, but more specifically it's called pranayama, and it's one of many other forms of yoga, but with this one studies have found it's more closely related to you achieving happiness, and it's one of the most it's the easier one to get into, because when you think of yoga, most people think like turn your legs into pretzels and like do weird stuff and like crawl around and all that. But with this one, it's basically you make a stance or you start stretching, but you start matching your breathing to it. So when you move, you also inhale, and when you go back to place, you exhale, and you just repeat that cycle. And in that picture, it has a person covering like their nose like this, and that's so they focus breathing from their mouth instead of their nose. It is optional, but some people find it because it's also related. Like some people do this also for asthma. Like doctors always say like to do something like this to help your breathing. And the most important aspect of relaxation and methods for us as students is we always focus on we gotta do this, we gotta do this, we gotta do this, and like we always stress about our grades, we stress about deadlines, as we should, but not to the extent of like we need to start panicking. So it's good to be aware of what something's going to be due, but always keep in mind that if you panic too much, you're going to end up putting yourself off on it. So that's why I believe that we as students should stay relaxed.